Let's draft this in 90 seconds. First off, start by drafting out your basic bodice pattern on fold. I used length 27 inches for a size 10, and then go ahead and increase the hip by 3 inches and then snatch that waistline by 0.5 to 1 inch depending on what you can handle, and this is what you should have. Now go ahead and impose your princess dart and then proceed to trace it onto the other side of the paper just like you can see me doing, and this is what you should have. Now go ahead and duplicate that just like you can see that I have done. Now let's work on white taping that you can see in this picture. Now from my 5.5 inches neckline, I marked 2.25 inches, and that's the blue shaded area that you can see, and I did the same for the back as well. Now go ahead and trace that out just like you can see that I did, and I ensured to trace out the dots as well. The dots is the red shaded part. Now I'm going ahead to eliminate the dot. As you can see, I'll eliminate it, and then I would remark my 2.25 inches including my seam allowances, which is what you can see me doing, and I'll just rule this out. I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the back, and this is what I have after eliminating it, and you can see that once I eliminate the dart on the bodice, it is going to fit. Now go ahead and do the same for the back and then staple them together at the side seam. Now onto the yoke area. For the front yoke, I used 3 inches for the neck width and then 5.5 inches for the neck depth. That's the green line that you can see. And then for the back, I used 3 inches for the neck width and 8 inches for the neck depth. And I'm going to use slash and spread method to achieve those gathers at the shoulder area. Now you can see me doing the slash and spread. I'm going to be using 1:1 for the slash and spread, meaning that if I use 0.5, I slash by 0.5, I'll spread by 0.5. I slash by 2 inches, I'll spread by 2 inches. I hope you understand. So I did the same for both fronts as well as the back, right? And then I'm going to also use the same ratio for the sleeves. I'm going to use the same 1:1, meaning that if I slash by 1 inch, I'll spread by 1 inch. Now note how I did the cap area. I didn't slash into the cap, the sleeve cap, right? Because I'm not trying to create gathers at that point. And this is what it looked like when I had done the spread. I'm going to be using the same 1:1 to do the slash and spread on the yoke area. So if I slash by 1 inch, I'll spread by 1 inch, and this is what it looked like. And I'm going ahead to just cut this out. I'll do the same for the front as well. Now let's go ahead to work on the front hemline. Now from your center front, mark your bust span plus 1 inch. Now the bust span for this size 10 was 3.5 inches plus 1 inch, so that's 4.5 inches I marked from the center front. Now from the hem, mark 4 inches, and this is this lines that you can see the fingers pointing towards. Now proceed to get your pattern master and create that curved shape at that area. Can you see what I'm doing? And then go ahead and curve the hemline of the side seam area as well. I'm doing the same thing for the second front pattern that I duplicated. Now for the underlay of the front, from your center front, mark 1.5 inches and then go ahead to connect from your center front on top to that 1.5 point using a diagonal line, just as you can see that I did, and then go ahead and just fine-tune that shape. It's kind of curved or something like that at that hemline area, as you can see the finger pointing towards. So go ahead and open up your pattern paper and then using a diagonal line connect that 1.5 to your center front, and there you have it. So go ahead and just fine-tune your lines and cut out your pattern pieces. Remember to include your seam allowance. We're going to be cutting through the dart. Now go ahead and cut yours out. You can see what it looks like. Now the center front of both panels are going to match to form the full front pattern. Now go ahead and cut out your pattern pieces. Ensure that you cut through all of the darts. Now, by the way, our Christmas sales starts from the 25th of December to the 31st of December. On these 7 days, we're going to be giving you 50% off all our new courses. Make sure you do not miss these sales, because after these sales, it is over, guys. Ciao, guys.